Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Sunday, September 29th, 2019. The tarot card for today is the Eight of Swords. Here it is again, alright? Hasn't been coming out as much lately, but I do believe this card still holds the record in the 4+ years that I have been doing this. Now, I know it feels to me like I have mentioned Saturn quite a bit lately, and seeing this Eight of Swords here, really reminds me of Saturn, okay? All about restriction, or at least a restriction that is perceived by you, okay? And sometimes, the solutions are there, and you really may need some out-of-the-box thinking. I talked about that the other day when we saw the Magician card come out, and that what you're creating and everything. So seeing this card here today, it feels like a little bit of a setback, but it's not. But we do have something going on which may make you feel that way, okay? It's that powerless feeling, like I'm powerless to change this, to make things happen. Tends to give one a little bit of anxiety. And this isn't something that I normally talk about, but because of the card and what's involved here, it's with the Sun and Uranus, and it's called a quincunx, which you have never heard me mention before. Okay, I try not to get into all of these different things, but in this case I feel it's necessary because I want you to understand that if you're feeling this way today, that it is just energy and it will just pass. And I try to break things down simply for you. If you think of the sun and its power and its intensity, right? And if it's, making that, what's it making feel more intense? The restriction of Saturn, right? So if you're going around thinking, oh my God, this just isn't gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's the feeling gets the better of you, and sometimes it's hard to remember that it is just an energy that's going to go away. And this is where you really have to let yourself think outside of the box, or just kind of set something aside if you can for the moment. When energy like this is building, okay, the natural human response is to want freedom, okay? Freedom from that restriction. And how are you going to make it happen? The best thing, if you're really feeling this energy today, that you can do with it is to just make some minor adjustments and go with the flow. Kind of like adjusting your sails. Because the one thing that you need to keep in mind is that this card is really more of a mental state, that type of thing. All right, it's like your mindset, and the only one who can stop you is you. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.